Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our first kitchen counter bar. A couple of things. You want to make sure that you can do a grand battement front, side, and back, so you have plenty of room. It would be better if you hung on to something that was stable, like a kitchen counter or a stair rail. Chairs work, but they tend to be wobbly and move around, and often they aren't high enough for some of you taller folk. So we're going to start with plie. Flora's going to demonstrate. It's just a straight plie. Most of you know this, but in case you don't, we prepare our arms first, open to second. We do 2 demi-plies with first port de bras, 1 grand plie, port de corps forward, 2, 3, 4, rise and lower with straight legs and change to second. The same plie in second, 2 demis, grand plie, port de corps to the bar, rise lower and transition to fourth. Same thing in fourth, 2 demis and a grand, port de corps away from the bar, rise lower, transition to fifth, 2 demi and a grand, reaching back through second to fifth, tendu back to first position. Sorry, go back to fifth, that was my fault. Rise and lower, tendu back to first position, 1 more rise, and we'll balance with the arms in first. All right, so just one side at a time. Okay, so ready to go? Finish when you're ready. Right. On the second side, just a couple of things to remember. Every time you finish a plie, you want to pay a little bit more attention to pulling up your thighs. It's also a good place to remind yourself to pull everything up so that you're lifting up out of the plie each and every time you stretch. Be especially careful in fourth position of your placement, your square, and your back knee. Right? Try not to roll on that back foot. Here we go, second side. So for the slow tendu, the first tendu, we're going to start our feet in first position and prepare the arm to fifth. And Flora's going to go through her foot with the tendu to the front. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, side 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, plie slow, and 6, stretch, 7 and 8. And reverse that. Through the foot to the back, to the side, to the front. Arm to first again as you plie, back to fifth as you stretch. Then you take 2 tendu, 2 and 3 and 4, side and 6 and 7 and 8, back and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 rises, 6, 7 and 8, and then reverse that. 2 to the back, 2 to the side, 2 to the front, rise and lower, and rise and stay. The arms are in fifth for those rises at the end. Right? And then in your balance, find an open fifth, just a little bit of a challenge, and finish. Right? One thing I want to remind everyone about when you're working slowly through your foot, Flora's going to tendu to the side and then come into the ball of her foot, and you'll notice that when she does that, her body is moving. That's not what you want. Okay? What you want is for the leg to move in and out from that ball of the foot position. So don't move your body to find the demi-point moment. Pull your leg in and out. That's a real important part of this technique. All right, here we go. First tendu. Arms to fifth. And ball and toe. Ball and heel. Rising up and down, up and down. Stay. Carefully find an open fifth and finish. Good. Side, one little hint when you're working in first, the whole idea is a continuous transfer from 1 foot to 2 feet, back to 1 foot, etc. It's really easy to leave your weight on your standing or inside leg if you're using the same leg over and over again for the tendu. Each time you close, try to put your weight back onto both feet, so you're recentering each time. Here we go. Second side of first tendu. from fifth position, mostly with the arm in second. So we prepare to second, and you tendu to the front, flex the foot, point, and close straight. Now you're going to do a plie on 5. The arm comes to first. Tendu front 6, back to plie 7, stretch and open the arm 8. Same pattern to the side, flex, point, going to close in front. Plie 5, tendu 6, plie back 7, stretch 8. Same pattern to the back, flex, point, close straight, plie, tendu, plie, stretch, port-a-corps forward and back in 8 counts. Finish with your arm in second, reverse the whole pattern. Back, flex, point, close straight, plie, tendu, plie, stretch. Side, flex, point, no change, plie, tendu, plie, stretch. Front, flex, point, close straight, plie, tendu, plie, stretch. Port-a-corps 2 and away from the bar. And we'll rise in balance in susu with the arms in fifth. All right? So we'll just go with this right with the music. Feet in fifth. Here we go. 7 and 8. Good. Things to think about on the second side, of course, working through your foot, articulating your foot when you flex and point. When you come out of your plie into your tendu, you want to try to leave the heel on the floor for as long as possible, and then coming back into plie, you want to get your heel down as soon as you can. So the tendu and the plie stretch have a little bit more resonance to them. Here we go, side 2. All right, a little faster tendu, arm to fifth to prepare. We're going to do 2 to the front, 1 and 2, and back, 3 and 4, and then 3 to the side, and 5 and 6 and 7, hold 8. Inside leg starts front and 2, outside back and 4, 3 inside and 6, 7 and 8. Then front and back and passe change. Passe change and passe change to the bar and forward in 8 counts. Start the whole thing over from the back. Remember the accent is in and 2 and front and 4, 3 side and in, hold 8, inside back and 2, outside front and 4, 3 inside side, 6, 7, hold 8, 1 back, 1 front, passe and change. Up and 6 and 7 and 8 to the bar and back in 8 counts. You take your time with that. Rise to susu with the arms in first. Take a small passe or sur le coup de pied with the outside leg. You can keep the bar if you take that balance, or you can do it free, up to you. And just finish nicely. Okay? So, starting feet in 5th, arms to 5th to prepare. Here we go. 6 and 7 and 8 and in and in. And front and back passe and change. Core to core, over and forward, take your time, 8 counts. Reversing it all. Just going back to the exercise we did in first position, as much as possible, try to reset your center every time you close in 5th. It's a little more challenging because the tempo is faster. Right? Here we go, side 2. All right, for dégagé, we're going to prepare the arm to 5th. You can also do this with your arm just in 2nd and think about the legs. We do 2 dégagés to the front, then to the side, 1st and 5th back. Reverse that. 2 to the back, 1st, 5th front. Then with the inside leg, you flip things over, do 1st, 5th, then 2 to the front, 1st, 5th, then 2 to the back. Then with the outside leg, 7 in 1st with full port-de-bras, 5 and 6 and 7, close back on 8, inside leg on cloche, again with or without the arm, 3, 4, 5, 6, finish front, 7, close 5th, 8, and start to the back. 2, back, 1st and 5th, and 2, front, 1st and 5th, inside 1st, 5th and 2 to the back, 1st, 5th, 2 to the front. 7 in 1st with the outside leg, reversing the arm if you're using it, and close in front on 8, en cloche with the inside leg, finish in back and stay. Change your arms to a 2nd arabesque line, and just close in back to finish. If you want to challenge yourself and test your demi-point in that balance, you're welcome to do that, right? This music has an 8-count preparation. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side 2. All right. Stretching that leg long, pushing it behind you. Finish. So for the rond de jambe exercise, we're going to take a preparation, arms first, open second, and down to bras to prepare. You're going to tendu to the front, the arm goes to fifth. Rond de jambe just to second position. As you close plie, your arm stays in second. As you stretch, your arm comes down. Then you reverse that. Back, side, arm stays as you plie 7, comes down as you stretch 8. Repeat the first part, but you go all the way to the back on 2. Then you do 1 slow, 1, 3, and 4. 3 singles, 5, 6, 7. 1 more circle to close back, bring the arm down on 8. Reverse the first part. So tendu back, circle side, plie, and stretch. Front, circle side, plie, and stretch. Back all the way, front, slow 1, 4, then 3 quick, 6, 7, close front, 8. We'll stretch to the bar and forward in 4 counts. To the bar and back finishes 8. Passe and extend, front, side, and back. Arm coming to first on all of the passes, close 5th back. Then reverse that, to the bar and back. To the bar and forward. Passe and extend, back, side, and front. Full use of the arm through passe to close 5th. Rise to susu, take the inside leg to passe derrière, balance with the arms in first, and if you're on, you can try to take the leg to attitude, fondue and extend to get out of it. All right, so rond de jambe, here we go. Here's your porticore, over and forward, 2, 3, finish 4, over and back. Reverse the stretch. Reverse the extension. Rise to Susu, inside passe derrière, and your choice to finish. Two things to keep in mind on the second side. The whole point of rond de jambe is working the leg in a circle while keeping the pelvis as still as possible. It's always going to move a little. You want to minimize it. Also, pay attention to keep lifting up on the standing side. You don't want to start leaning in towards the bar. So, rond de jambe on the second side. Here we go. So for the frappe exercise, there's an element we don't often do in adult class. It's called a flick-flack. Flora's going to demonstrate it very slowly so you can get the idea. It sort of combines a pas de cheval and a petit battement. So she brings her foot in but scrapes the ball of her foot against the floor, just about to third position and back. Then she's going to open the leg just a little, this is the petit battement part, and do the same motion in front of her foot and then extend out the rest of the way. And just leave your arm in second when you do that, Flora. So let's do it regular speed, going back, front, and out. Is a flick-flack en de or. You can also do them en de don, which would be just striking the same motion, just striking front back instead. So the frappe pattern itself, arms first, open second, and brush to prepare. En de or flick-flacks, back, front, extend, back, front, extend. Third one goes to fondue 6, stretch 7, hold 8. Then you do a frappe en croix, 2, 3, and 4. Close plie in front, take the arm to first. Releve passe, close plie back, brush side, and reverse the entire pattern. Front, back, extend. Front, back, extend. Third one goes to fondue, stretch 7, hold 8, en croix from the back. And side, and front, and side, plie back, releve passe, plie front, brush side, and we'll repeat the entire pattern, finishing with the brush to the side at the end and balance in second position to finish. All right? If you're feeling frisky, the frappes can be doubled. This music isn't terribly fast. Otherwise, just stick with singles. Think about a nice, strong strike without snapping your knee. extend, back, front, fondue, stretch, 7, hold, 8, en croix, plie, releve, passe, plie, brush, side, front, back, out, stretch, 7, hold, 8, en croix from the back, and repeat the whole thing. If you choose, or you can just stay on flat. Good. Here we go, second side. Normally in an adult class I would give leg swing after frappe, but I don't know what kind of room you're all in right now. So if you have room, you want to give yourself some leg swings before I show you the adage. Keep things very simple. Arm first, second to prepare. We're going to do a full circular port de corps in 8 counts. Brushing to the front with full port de bras, a grand rond de jambe in 8 counts. Reverse the circular port de corps. Reverse the grand rond de jambe. Rise to susu. Take a front attitude balance. Fondue and extend to get out of it. All right. The rond de jambe is in 8 counts, so you want to pause, particularly in second position on count 4, so we really know where you are at that particular moment. Music check here. That's not it. All right. Here we go. Feet in 5th. Arms first to second, nice and slow. 2, 4. Keep your weight off of your heel. Show your second. Rising to susu, front attitude, balance arms 5th, fondue and extend to finish. Very good. Be really conscious of what's happening to your hand that's on the bar. Do you feel any pull? Do you feel any push? That means that you're coming off of your leg. So you want your hand on the bar to be as neutral as possible, trying to keep your weight off of your heel. Here we go, second side. rond de jambe en l'air is going to start with battement jeté, rond de jambe jeté. So you take your arm to second, brush to a fondu attitude in front, toss to second, tendu back, that's count 3. Now you're going to brush right to the fondu attitude again. 4, 5, tendu 6, one more time, 7, and stop in second on 8. Leave your arm in fifth and do 4 single rond de jambe en dehors, 2 doubles, 5, 6, 3 doubles, 7, close back, 8, and reverse the whole thing. Fondu and toss, and tendu and brush, and toss, tendu and brush, catch 8. 4 singles, 3, 4, double, 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 and close. And we'll finish there. So just one side at a time. Right? Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Faster with the doubles. And out, 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 and close. Good thing to think about with rond de jambe en l'air. Always remember, nothing makes you want to lean over your supporting leg more than rond de jambe en l'air. So try to keep your body as vertical as possible. Here we go. We'll take our arms to fifth to prepare. I'm going to do 2 grand battements to the front. 1 more battement coming into passe with the arm in first. Extend back to the front and close. Repeat that to the side as a no change change. Battement passe devant, extend, finish in back. 2 grand battements to the back. Battement passe derrière, extend and close back. 2 side no change change. Battement passe derrière, extend, close front. And we'll just finish there. All right, so here we go, grand battement. Second side grand battement. Very good. So done a whole bar, good for you. Probably want to do some stretching, maybe some core work, some upper body work like planks or modified push-ups. I would say too, go out and take a brisk walk, like 5 or 10 minutes, just get your heart rate up, come back into the house, warm yourself up, maybe meditate for 5 or 10 minutes and take a long hot bath. Treat yourself, you've earned it. We all miss you very much. Thanks to Miss Flora here for being my demonstrator today. And if this works out, hopefully we'll be doing other videos, maybe the Pilates and some Elevate as well, so that the adults can try to stay in shape. Thanks everyone, stay safe, we'll see you soon.